Here is the FX Impact MK3 bottle. The valve inside is leaking. As soon as we remove it, the air keeps moving out. I cannot send it back to FX. FX has nicely sent me a valve stem for a replacement on this one, but we have to open this bottle now. There's a small notch in the bottle over here. You need a stool like this one, and that one has a notch here as well. And you go here. If you have a vise, it's excellent. If you don't have a vise, like I don't have a vise right now over here, you can torque it from here. Put the wrench on the floor, move it like this, make sure it's not touching the carbon fiber material, and then you go. I have already opened it a little while ago, so it's not too hard, but you'll have to put in a lot of force, and eventually it will open out, and then you can take the valve out like this. So there's Loctite on this, so you need a lot of force to open it. Once you have opened it, then you have to remove this and take out the valve from here. The same hole here, I put this on the stool, and then I take an ordinary wrench. This is to stop it from rotating, and then I can open this up, and the valve stem is out. The problem with this valve is that I don't think that Delrin, or there's some sort of small damage on the Delrin over here, but I can see there's Loctite in here that went in this hole as well. So that Loctite is not letting this slide. When it slides in, it gets stuck here, and the spring doesn't have the force to reclose it. So I don't think it's anything wrong with the valve itself, but instead there is Loctite in here. So I am going to smooth this out. This is not a sealing surface, so I can even sand a little bit of it to make it smaller, like polish it a little bit. Sealing surface is right here and in there. So all I have to do is make this run smoothly in here with the spring, and that way it will start working. See, right now it's already getting better. So if it starts moving like this, then this bottle will seal. You can take something made of plastic, which is better, but I know that I'll be careful not to damage the sealing surface, and then I can just press the valve seat out, and this is the valve seat, and I can inspect the o-ring here. This one also has some Loctite on it, so I don't know why. I'm going to replace this seal. I'll put a new one in. I'm going to clean inside. And this one seems pretty clean, but I'm going to just clean once. Put some lube, silicone lube on it, and then it should be fine. FX has sent me, but I think this is the wrong type because it's missing this sleeve. I don't know if I can unscrew this. I don't think I can. It's probably lopsided over here, so I need some sleeve like this. I'm going to try to use the same one again. I'm just going to place this seal in there and see how it goes. I place the seal in there, and then I can use the same Delrin to carefully push it in. It'll click a little bit, and then it's sealed. I can also put some silicone lube in there. Just a little bit. And then we have a spring here. And then we have this one here. And then we can test from here if it is. If I press this from here, it is moving freely, and I think it's fine now. I just need to tighten it a little bit. I don't need to over torque it. I don't know why it was over torqued before. So I have placed it in now. We just have to put it back together. You have to make sure this o-ring is fine. Maybe lube it a little bit over here. For the first time, I'm going to put it together without Loctite. because I just want to check, filling it like 30 bars or something and checking if it holds the pressure. If it does, then I'm going to put Loctite, clean it up again, put the Loctite and reseal it. So with your hand, and when it becomes tight, then you just use the same tool again and you can tighten. Be careful when you closing it not to pinch the o-ring between this and the bottle, and it's going to be slightly hard at the end. And now the bottle is completely sealed. Bottle is sealed. From Homa, we can just plug it in here, and I can fill some air, about 20 bar or something, and then leave it alone and see if it leaks. If it doesn't, then I'll try it on the gun after resealing it with Loctite. So I filled this with, I prepared it now and I filled it with 250 bars. I'm going to just put it back in. It's not leaking right now. So now you can see it's working fine. I can remove it and reinstall it without any leakage. So the bottle is repaired.